A new country, a silent boy Rahi was a quiet boy from a small country. He was kind, hardworking, and full of dreams. But there was one big problem in his life. Rahi could not speak English. One cold morning, Rahi landed in an English-speaking country. Tall buildings, fast people, loud voices. Everyone spoke English. Fast, clear, confident. Rahi understood some English. He watched movies. He listened to English videos. But when it was time to speak, his mouth closed. His heart beat fast. His voice disappeared. At the airport, the officer asked, "Purpose of visit?" Rahi froze. He knew the words, but fear stopped him. After a few seconds, he spoke slowly. "Study and work." The officer nodded and let him go. Rahi walked out, but inside he felt small. He said to himself, "If I don't learn English, I will stay silent forever." That night in a small rented room, Rahi made a promise. "I will speak English fluently in 30 days. Chapter 2. Day 1. The honest truth. On the first day, Rahi stood in front of the mirror. He looked at himself and said in broken English, "My name is Rahi. I want to speak English good." He smiled sadly. He realized something important. Understanding English is not speaking English. So Rahi decided to change his method. No grammar books first, no difficult words, no fear, only daily speaking. That day he learned just 10 sentences. "Hello, how are you? My name is Rahi. I am learning English. I am not fluent, but I am improving." He spoke them again and again, slowly, clearly, without shame. That night he felt happy. Small steps, big hope. Chapter 3. Day 5. First real conversation. On the 5th day, Rai went to a small cafe. His hands were shaking, but his heart was strong. The cashier asked, "What would you like?" Rai took a deep breath. "I would like a coffee, please." The cashier smiled. "Sure. Anything else?" Rahi answered, "No, thank you." It was simple, but for Rahi it was victory. Outside the cafe he whispered, "I did it." That day Rahi learned something powerful. People don't laugh at mistakes, they respect effort. Chapter 4. Day 10. The fear breaks. By day 10, Rahi started talking to strangers. At the bus stop, in shops, in the park. Sometimes his grammar was wrong, sometimes his pronunciation was weak, but he did not stop. Every night he did 3 things: spoke English for 30 minutes, alone or with people, learned 15 new common words, repeated old sentences loudly. He stopped translating in his head. He started thinking in English. One day a man said, "Your English is improving fast." Rahi smiled and said, "Thank you. I practice every day." For the first time he felt confidence. Chapter 5. Day 15. The turning point. On day 15, Rahi joined a small English-speaking group. Everyone introduced themselves. When it was Rahi's turn, he said, "Hello, everyone. My name is Rahi. I came from another country. Before I was afraid to speak English. Now I speak every day. I make mistakes, but I don't stop." Everyone clapped. That moment changed Rahi forever. He learned the biggest lesson. Fluency comes from courage, not perfection. Chapter 6. Day 20. English becomes natural. By day 20, something magical happened. Rahi stopped forcing English. Words came naturally. Sentences flowed slowly but clearly. He started watching English videos without subtitles. He repeated lines from movies. He talked to himself while walking. "Today I will do better. I am improving. I can speak English." English was no longer a fear. It became a friend. Chapter 7. Day 30. A new Rahi. Day 30 arrived. Rahi was not perfect, but he was fluent. He could speak without fear, express his thoughts, start and continue conversations at a job interview. The manager said, "Your English is good. How long have you been learning?" Rahi smiled and answered confidently, 30 days of daily practice. I spoke every day, even when I was afraid." He got the job. That night, Rahi stood in front of the mirror again, but this time he said clearly, "My name is Rahi. I speak English. I am confident. I never gave up." Final message of the story. If Rahi can do it, you can too. You don't need talent. You don't need perfect grammar. You need daily practice. Simple English courage to speak. No fear of mistakes. English is a skill, not a gift. How Rahi learned English fast and changed his life. Part 2, Chapter 8, The Lonely Evenings. After getting the job, Rahi felt happy, but life in a new country was not easy. In the evenings, when work finished, Rahi returned to his small room. The room was quiet, no family, no old friends, only silence. Sometimes loneliness made him sad, but Rahi did not escape from it. He used loneliness as practice time. Every evening, he spoke English loudly. Today I worked hard. I talked to my manager. I am proud of myself. He recorded his voice on his phone. Then he listened. At first his voice sounded strange, but day by day it sounded better. Rahi learned something important. If you feel lonely, talk to yourself in English. You will grow faster. Chapter 9, Making English a Daily Habit. Rahi understood one secret. English was not a subject. English was a habit. So he changed his daily routine. He woke up and said, "Good morning. Today will be a good day." He read English signs on the road. He spoke English while cooking. He thought in English while walking. Even small moments became practice. He did not wait for motivation. He did not wait for confidence. He practiced even when he was tired. Because Rahi knew, fluency comes from consistency, not motivation. Chapter 10, The Day of Mistakes. One day at work, Rahi made many mistakes. He used wrong words. He mixed tenses. He felt embarrassed. After work, he felt angry at himself. "I am not good," he said. "My English is bad." But then he remembered something. When a child learns to walk, he falls many times, but he does not stop. So Rahi smiled and said, "Mistakes mean I am learning." That night, he wrote his mistakes in a notebook. He corrected them. He practiced again. Mistakes became his teachers. Chapter 11, The First Real Friend. One afternoon, a coworker named Daniel spoke to Rahi. "Where are you from?" Daniel asked. Rahi answered confidently, "I am from another country. I am learning English." Daniel smiled. "You're doing well. Let's have lunch together." At lunch, Rahi spoke slowly. Daniel listened patiently. They laughed. They shared stories. That day, Rahi made his first English-speaking friend. He learned a new truth. Language connects hearts before it becomes perfect. Chapter 12, Thinking in English. Before, Rahi always translated words in his head. Now something changed. He stopped translating. He started thinking directly in English. When he saw rain, he thought, "It is raining today." When he felt happy, he thought, "I feel good." English became natural. This was a big step. Rahi realized fluency starts when translation ends. Chapter 13, Confidence Grows. One day, Rahi helped a lost tourist. The tourist asked, "Can you help me find this place?" Rahi answered clearly and calmly, "Yes, go straight and turn left." The tourist said, "Thank you. Your English is very good." Rahi smiled. Before, such a moment was impossible. Now it felt normal. Confidence slowly replaced fear. Chapter 14, Rahi Looks Back. One night, Rahi remembered his first day. The airport fear, the silent moments, the shaking hands. He smiled. He was not the same person now. English did not change his accent. English did not make him perfect. But English gave him confidence opportunities. A voice Rahi whispered to himself, "I am proud of you." Chapter 15, Message to the Reader. This story is not just about Rahi. It is about you. If you understand English but cannot speak, remember Rahi. He was afraid. He made mistakes. He felt lonely. But he spoke every day. Speak even when your voice shakes. Speak even when grammar is wrong. Speak even when confidence is low. Because one day English will feel natural, just like it did for Rahi. Part 3, Chapter 16, A New Role at Work. Months passed after Rahi completed his 30-day English challenge. His English was not perfect, but it was clear, confident, and natural. One morning, his manager called him. "Rahi," the manager said, I like your attitude. You communicate well. I want you to help new workers. Rahi was surprised. Me? He asked. Yes, the manager replied. You explain things clearly. People understand you. Rahi felt proud. Before he was afraid to speak one sentence. Now people trusted his English. That day Rahi learned a big lesson. Confidence makes others believe in you. Chapter 17. Helping New Learners. A new worker joined the company. His name was Amir. Amir understood English, but he could not speak well. Rahi saw fear in Amir's eyes. It was the same fear Rahi had before. Rahi spoke gently. Don't worry, I was like you. Amir looked surprised. But your English is good, he said. Rahi smiled. It was not always like this. Every day during lunch, Rahi practiced English with Amir. Simple sentences, daily conversations, no pressure. Slowly, Amir started speaking. One day, Amir said, Thank you, Rahi. You give me courage. Rahi felt happy. He realized, when you help others, you grow more yourself. Chapter 18. The English Journal. Rahi started a new habit. Every night he wrote an English journal. Not difficult sentences, only simple thoughts. Today I talked to my manager. I helped a new worker. I made one mistake, but I learned. Writing helped him think clearly. It improved his vocabulary. It improved his confidence. Rahi noticed something. The more he expressed himself, the more fluent he became. English was no longer a task. It was part of his life. Final reflection of this part. Rahi's journey teaches us, start small, speak daily, accept mistakes, stay consistent. If Rahi can change his life in 30 days, you can too.